You're watching the Battered Fans Network.
The heroes are back. Beards talking balls, rapping pink and black. Coming live from the 305, it's official tissue. The Battered Fan, Chris and Dan, weekly rocking with you. We talk Messi, Boosie, Jordy, Lucho, the Fat Four, to Ben Cram, Noah, Ruiz, Fred. What more could you ask for? Tighten up and get ready, listen in on the pod. Solana and X in Espanol, just to even the odds. Breakdowns and gas bagging, join the tribe and just vibe. $3.99, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't hesitate, say what's up, go ahead and come in. No question about it, I'm ready to get hurt again.
No question about it, I am ready to get hurt again.
Chris, the Herons are back. Welcome everybody to episode, well, not even an episode, it's a watch along. Welcome everybody to the third ever Battered Herons watch along. I am your host, Andrew Granada, and alongside me, as always, Mr. KBD. How are you doing, Stu?
I'm good, man. I'm here ready to put my comfy Inter Miami blanket on. We're about to get ready to watch this game. Hopefully I can be able to look at that. My son just threw another Inter Miami blanket on me. Here he is. Say hi, Jose. And we're ready to rock and roll, bro.
Well, let's start with where can you watch the game?
Well, Fox right now, Fox Sports, I'm looking at the application on my TV right now. You can be able to watch it. Now, the thing with Fox is that when you watch it on Fox, you only get like a certain amount of time, and then it makes you like pay for their whole service.
Really?
So, yeah. I mean, Vice City Lucas is here saying it's on YouTube.
Okay, I might have to go the YouTube route because I'm not finding it anywhere.
Well, it says here, Mr. Krabs is saying the game is on Fox Sports and it's on YouTube on CONCACAF's channel. Okay, and then Vice City Lucas is saying YouTube, CONCACAF channel. Shout out to you guys down here in the comments.
It's on FS2. If anybody that has FS2, I just found it on FS2, so you can watch
on
it
FS2.
Also. Yeah.
Well, let me see. I mean, I could turn this camera around. I mean, will we get like banned if I show like my TV screen showing Fox Sports?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me see if I can be able to do this. Hold on. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
I have no idea what you're doing either. But shout out to everybody in the chat. It's fun. I mean, the season is very long, right? We start on Saturday with the regular season, and it goes all the way to the second weekend in December. So obviously, it's basically the whole year. But I mean, this tournament is as big as it gets for us. I mean, the Club World Cup, I guess, technically, but I don't feel like anybody feels like we have any hope for that. So this tournament is it. Like, this is as big as it gets. We need to be successful in this tournament. And I really do feel like we can win this tournament. Now, are you watching right now? Because the fans look like they're freezing.
No, I haven't put the game on because, like I said, I don't want to put the game just yet because then my minutes start. So
what you're telling me is that you're in for like a solid 20-minute watch along, and then after that, I'm on my own.
No, because I'm gonna watch along. It's just after watching it here for like 60 minutes, I'm banned. So like I'm gonna have to.
30?
Huh? Well, no. I mean, I'm gonna watch the first half here, and then the second half I'll watch over by the computer. So, or I could just use the phone and I can reflect it. So.
Angel said this tournament will set the tone for the season. Absolutely. I think today's game is going to set us off on a good tone. Could you imagine, hypothetically, right? And by the way, I haven't seen the starting lineup either. For those, I just got out of work.
I can tell you right now.
I got home like 10 minutes ago. I changed real quick, took the suit off, and I am here now. So I have no idea who's starting, who's on the bench, who's available. I wasn't even sure if the game was going to start at 8 or at 8:10. So
well, I'll tell you who's the starting lineup right now. So it's the same as
I see them coming out. I see Lujan coming out.
So it's the same as last game. You have Ustadi starting in goal. You have Weigand right back. Lujan and Aviles are center backs. You have Allen, of course, playing the left back. You have Redondo and Busquets. And then you have Messi, Allende, Segovia, and Suarez.
You saw Messi's face? Oh, you're not watching it. That's right. Messi gave the ref one of these. Like, yo, it is cold.
Well, the backups are Rocco Rios Novo.
These clowns. These clowns holding up signs that say Herons can't fly in the Arctic.
That sucks, dude.
Shut up.
And this is something I noticed. Paul says Bright has leg laceration.
No, that's not true.
I mean, I don't know how true that is or not, but he's not in the lineup. He's not in the cold. We have Kremaki, Fafa,
Oh, he's not on the bench
Morales.
either.
He's not on the bench. Alfonso Falcon is on the bench. Gressel, Ruiz, and Taylor.
One more one goal said I didn't see Allen. I saw Noah Allen. Noah Allen's there. They're all out there, and for everybody saying, "Oh, the herons can't fly in the Arctic," and I'm sorry, but I think it looks like Segovia and all of them are trying to man up a little more than KC. KC look like they're a lot colder than we are. They go ahead, they're doing like little jumps and rubbing their hands together. Nobody feels comfortable right now. Both teams feel uncomfortable. Both teams are freezing their ass off. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this. I can't wait. It's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna be a lovely disaster, is what it's gonna be. I'm gonna put the is has the game looked like it's gonna start yet?
Yeah, they're showing the graphics for the starting lineup. They're showing KC in a 4-4-2.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and
Okay.
and look, and they're messing up because they put Joveljic on the wrong person. The name, they have Jay Bartlett up there twice. They don't even have the right picture up for Joveljic. So whoever is running this programming is already messing up.
Oh, I am totally cooked. It says my preview pass is only for 4 minutes and 40 seconds. I am done. I am done.
I told. All right. So I guess it will be one Heron on here doing
No,
the
I'm gonna put it
walkthrough.
on YouTube. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna put it on here. Let me not mess around.
Uh, and the stadium does look half empty. I'd say a quarter full. They have us down at like a 4-3-3. Like you said, Allen, Lujan, Aviles, and Chelo. In the midfield, Busquets, Redondo, and Segovia. And up top, they have Allende, Suarez, and Messi. I doubt that it plays like that. I think we're probably going to see more of a 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1 on in the attack, like we've been seeing with a double pivot. But we'll see. That's the way they have it pictured right now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but is Busquets really playing the right side? That's not happening. Oh man, these guys, look at Messi. He looks like an icicle right now.
No, all of them though. Look, they're all wearing that stuff. All
Yeah.
this goes. But this is exciting, man. The season's finally starting. None of that preseason garbage. Like the games, the football that finally matters. It's about to start in a couple seconds. It's about to be a long season, hopefully a historic season. And I'm hoping that right now, what I'm saying, I go back and I pull this back up at the end of the year. We are about to live through Inter Miami's best season ever. And it's
Yes.
about to start right now. And I'm
Yeah.
hoping that I look back at this 9 months later and say, I was right. Because, it's
Well, I mean, but look, it's kind of weird how it started, right? I mean, look, we're starting our first competitive match in the freezing cold. Um,
look at Cello
but
covering
look
up
at
his
that.
ears.
Cello is, I mean, look, once the game gets started, they're gonna get warmed up. I mean,
No, they're not.
I feel
Nobody's
so
getting
bad.
warmed up in this weather.
Look at Luis Suarez. I mean, he looks like he's dying. Look, they don't even want to run right now. They
No,
don't
it's
even want to run. I mean, you see this, Jose? I mean, they don't want to run. You want to interview Jose, see what he thinks of this?
go for it.
Can you hold on? Let me see. Oh my goodness. Did you see how that ball just like pounded off of the ground? Yeah, it just glided off the ground.
Let me
Well,
tell you something.
so
A header in this temperature in this weather would be absolutely it would be tough because that ball is
yeah,
gonna feel like a rock.
yeah. Well, I mean, they're being patient right now.
Amanda said we're gonna
Okay.
press just to stay warm.
I mean, I would do that. Yeah, Suarez does look mad circus fun for sure. Just so you know, Kay, anybody that wants to watch the game, it is on YouTube. You got to search for the CONCACAF channel, and it's on live right now. So that's where you can be able to watch the game. It's on YouTube. Yeah, there probably is icicles on like the scoreboard or something. I mean, this is Look at Ustadi. I mean, he looks like a robber in the night. Oh, and Dennis Lopez
Well,
mentioned FS2 also. Yes, you can watch it
yeah,
on
yeah.
FS2
I'm
as well.
watching it on FS2. Um,
Well, it's because you're rich. You have access to rich channels. Oh,
Now, I don't know how this is gonna play out, but that high press, as you can see, let's wait and see. Let me not talk out of turn,
no,
but
look, they're playing a 4-4-2 right now.
yeah, yeah.
Structurally, they're playing a 4-4-2. Okay,
Woo!
nice. Oh my goodness.
Let me tell you, and those tackles are just a little bit more, and that ground probably feels a lot less.
Forgiving.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Forgiving.
I mean, look at that. That's a red card.
Nah, calm the fuck down.
I mean, that's a red card, dude.
Shut up.
I don't know. Was that a red card, Jose? Yeah, I mean, look, Jose's even saying it's at least a yellow.
Dos Santo
Yeah,
is in San Diego now.
yeah.
He's in San Diego.
Look, my cat wants to show up. I'd show the screen, but then we get copyright blasted
Oh, for sure.
because my cat is climbing on top of my furniture. Okay, nice pass, Aviles. Let's see. Not as nice. Okay, let's see Segovia. No, they kept it in. Nice. Okay. Oh no, they didn't keep it in. Yes, on the edges, absolutely.
Now, what I was telling you the other day about Cello,
Yeah.
you see how Noah Allen's playing that Jordi Alba role. See how high up he is.
Yes.
Yeah, Cello isn't up that high, and again, I think it's because he doesn't have that responsibility to push the ball up as much as he used to because now he has Allende ahead of him.
Yes. Well, and let me tell you, I think that the coaching staff recognizes that Noah Allen has the speed to be able to go up and come back fairly quickly. Like, if you remember, this is kind of like what he was doing when he played left back for us years ago. He has the confidence to do it. Does he have the skill like Jordi Alba? No way, shape, or form. But I mean, he has the skill set to be able to do it.
And then they just showed Peter Vermees. Peter Vermees has been their coach for 16 years. It's wild how long he's been doing this with the same exact team.
Let me bundle up for these guys with my Inter Miami sweater. By the way, this sweater, if anybody wants it, if you get it at the team, I mean, not the sweater, this blanket, if you get it at the team store, it's awesome. This is one of the best sweaters I have. I mean, blankets. Yeah, this is the better one. Sorry. I call dibs.
Now, the way to beat Miami seems to be the long ball because we haven't showed
Oh,
an ability to
okay.
consistently beat it. All right. Well, you know what? Noah Allen, I feel oddly comfortable and confident when he's on the ball as he turns it over.
Well, I mean, he's good with the ball. He can handle the ball well. All right. Okay. So they're playing patient, They're not trying to rush things.
I don't know. I feel like it's a little messy right now. No pun intended.
Well, I mean, it's the beginning of the game. The weather is not the best. I mean, look at that. They switched it up a little bit. I think Luis Suarez was pretty high up when they just were starting to play defense. Okay, now they're trying to high press here. Luis Suarez and Messi. What? I'm telling you, they want to feel warmer. They're running.
But
Okay,
I'm
here's
telling
the
you,
long ball that
but
you talked about.
KC's going to be looking to play that long ball.
Yeah, there's that long ball you were talking about.
And Dennis said, "What's your timestamp right now for the game?" My timestamp is I'm not watching on YouTube, so it doesn't give me a timestamp.
What? You don't have a timestamp? You don't see the
Oh,
scoreboard?
I'm sorry. My apologies. I thought you meant like the YouTube. Right now at the moment it's 5:48, 5:49, 5:50.
Okay, so you're a second. You're a second ahead of the YouTubers.
My fault, Dennis. I misunderstood what you were asking. Oh. So
We're
Bright
watching
so
now.
Bright so Bright isn't even on the bench right now?
No, Bright is not on the bench. He did not travel with the team.
He didn't travel with the team?
No, he didn't travel with the team. He's not even on the lineup. Say
Oh,
hi,
but I thought he
Kenzie.
traveled and something happened. Hi.
Hey, Kenzie. No, he didn't travel. Well, I mean, people are talking about that he suffered a laceration.
Yeah, but that's somebody
Okay.
joking around. They said that he fell and lacerated his leg on ice. So they're just joking. At least I think they're joking.
I mean, there's a couple people that have said that. I don't know how serious that is. I mean, he must have got injured maybe in practice, maybe yesterday or the day before. I didn't see anything. Oh, they let that ride. Messi's on the run. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Suarez looked like he was offsides a little bit. That was a good shot. Okay. We're cooking. 7 minutes in.
You saw the people on the bench for Miami. They are bundled up.
Oh, for sure. I mean, but they're not even moving. They're not doing anything.
Oh, he was onside.
Ooh. He was kept on side. You saw that, Jose? You saw that, Kenzie? Oh man, Dennis Lopez says, "Damn, you're 10 seconds ahead of me." You need to do some fast forwarding, Dennis. Come on. Is Maxi starting on defense? Just asking Hazel Lopez. Shout out to Hazel. OG right here. Hazel, no, he's not starting. He's on the bench.
Ustadi just gave the ball to center back between two players standing there. Was that not
No,
kind
he's
of reckless?
He's got balls. He's got balls.
Yeah, but balls when like it's you and you're handling the ball. Why would you give it to somebody in that position? That was risky.
That was very risky. I mean, I think he tries to get a little too ballsy sometimes. Tries to show off that he's good with his feet.
And HT saying he thought the game, or she thought the game was postponed. It was postponed. It was supposed to be yesterday. They're playing today. And like when Mr. Krabs said, when we were just saying, there were two KC players literally right there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he gave the ball up.
Unless he expected them to react a different way. That's the only thing I can think of. You're good,
that was
Kenzie.
risky. I mean, it didn't cost us, but that was a risky play because imagine doing that when you have like, I don't know. Well, Christoph was pretty good. Toto Aviles last year. Oh, look
Yeah.
at Chelo up top.
Oh, wow. But that was actually a good look. Who was that passed it? Was that I mean, I kind of want to rewind it to see who just gave Cello that pass. Any of you guys watching the game? That was actually a very good look. It looked like it was one of the center backs that made that pass.
You're Dennis.
Let me tell you something. Not seeing Drake on this bench. Oh man,
Redondo.
that was a good look by Redondo. Oh man, he should have kept it. He should have kept it. Oh man, what a bad one.
You
Yeah.
think Bright's getting traded?
No, man, no way,
I'm
dude.
joking.
Come
I'm
on.
joking.
But I'll tell you, Redondo panicked. Mitch said Redondo panicked. Yeah, man. I was gonna say because Dennis Lopez is mentioning come back, Drake. I beg of you. The problem with Drake, and I'm sad that he didn't travel with the team, but like he's completely cooked. Like I don't think he's gonna get the start for the regular season. And unless Ustadi falls off, I don't see Drake Callender getting a start for some time now.
I don't know. I the thing is, I don't know if he's really healthy or if they're yanking our leg because hypothetically, on Sunday or Saturday when they play against NYCFC, he could start that game because Ustadi has to play again 2 days later or 3 days later.
So you think that they're gonna swap? Oh man, are they on sides? Oh man, okay.
That's the only weapon they have is Jovic.
Jovic, yeah.
And Tommy down the right side.
Drake is still injured. But that's weird, Danny. So you think that, yeah, quote unquote injured. Danny, you think that they're gonna swap? You think they're gonna swap players just because of the simple fact that it's a crammed week?
I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. I'm saying that it could. Like they could give Drake some time
Oh, oh,
if they
nice
want to make
play.
sure that Ustadi gets some rest time because Ustadi's almost 40.
Yeah. Well, that was a good pass by Ustadi to Segovia. Um, you know what I like about Segovia is what I've noticed, especially in the last game, is that he's willing to pass it back if he doesn't see that he can be able to create a play. Like at that moment,
There you go, Busquets.
that was actually a big slip up by Allende with that pass. It's a little bit of a crazy pass when he lost the ball there.
The timing's still off.
That
The,
and that
it's
was a great
wild.
pass by. Uh-huh.
It's wild the way the MLS works, where you're playing such a big game, right? It's probably the biggest tournament outside of the Club World Cup, and
Yeah.
it's like before your season even starts. Like
Yeah, man. It's the
it's
dumbest thing.
wild. It's wild.
This is a good question. Circus Fun asking, why is Messi in the back? I've noticed that he comes back. That was like really far back.
What do you mean in the back?
Like he came really back to get that ball to start the play forward. Um he didn't really come back in the past couple games, at least not that far back. I don't know, dude. I think that you're right. Maybe Drake has an opportunity to play. Oh man.
Maybe not Saturday, but with these tournaments that are coming up, they could find space for him to play.
Oh, did they give SKC the foul right there or no?
Yeah, they did.
Oh man. That was sloppy. That was right in front of the ref. Aviles boxed him out and everything. And they still gave him the oh look, they're wearing the new kits. SKC's
Uh,
wearing the new kits.
Chris,
No way, dude. Was that a yellow card?
no. Random question, Chris. Do you like
Yeah.
saltine crackers?
I mean, you put butter on it, sure. I'm not I'd prefer not to eat them just straight out the saltine bin.
Okay.
Why, you like that? You like saltine crackers straight
I'm
from the
not.
bin?
I'm not a big fan either, but somebody told me that you can't eat 6 of them in a minute.
I mean, that sounds dangerous. Eating
That's
6
dangerous.
saltine crackers, that sounds dangerous. You'll
They
choke.
just
You'll
said,
die.
well, they said that you just can't do it. You're not gonna choke and die.
Well, because you'll
But
probably die.
no, it's just that it's very hard to do. It's hard to chew them and swallow all 6. I thought that was interesting. But since you're like Mr. Like I could do it, I was wondering if you were gonna say you could do it.
Well, first of all, I'm not a big fan of saltine crackers. Free kick. Okay, easy stop. Oh, you better hold on to that, Butterfingers.
That's not Rocco. Rocco's
Um,
the only one that slips those up.
yeah. Rocco's a little got Butterfingers for sure. Um, Kenzie, put that on the table over there, please. Thank you. Um, 6 saltine crackers. First of all, I don't like saltine crackers like that. Butter on saltines sounds gross.
That's the only way to eat them.
I mean, but Dennis, you don't like bread, you don't like butter on your toast? That's what it is. Saltine crackers is like a bread. Oh, look at my cat. Look at my cat. You saw
Oh
my cat? You saw my cat just
no!
ran.
What I saw Ustadi is living on the wild side today. Is what I saw.
Okay. Well, there's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's not gonna make it. Why did he try to go for Messi, man?
Because Messi
Uh-oh.
had space.
Yeah, but
Messi,
dude, oh, nice pass by Messi. All right, got it back. Oh, come on, Agende. Okay, we got a corner. Get your first Olympico in
here,
snow, Messi.
oh man, it's funny you just said that. I was about to say bold prediction: Messi scores an Olympico before the season's over. He's been
I
going for it
think
since he got here.
I think it's gonna happen.
Since he arrived to Inter Miami, he's been trying it once every couple games.
Yeah, this was Rick A says Cello great hustle. There's no way I'm doing the saltine cracker challenge, Mitch.
Uh, whoever just said Cello great hustle. That's what he did last game. He hustled and tried to beat somebody to the middle of the pitch to win a ball. It's just that he didn't get there in time. So he looked like a fool afterwards, but this time he got there in time. But okay, Noah. But he hustles. There you go, Noah. You can't make the ones you don't take, so fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, what's happening with the goalie here?
Oh, he's got the beanie on and everything. You gonna tell me Miami in the herons can't fly in the Arctic when your goalie is wearing a beanie on top of everything?
No,
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. These SKC
and
players are soft as hell.
And Sporting Kansas City was trolling Miami. They had a picture of Messi up.
No escape now or some stupid.
Yeah, like, dude, what? You're just cold in the snow, bro.
I know, and they now here wearing beanies also.
They're in Kansas City, Missouri. Huh? That's in the state of Missouri, in the city of Kansas. Got my Inter Miami blanket.
In the city of Kansas City.
In the city of Kansas City. Well, the city is Kansas City. Why you gotta do that, Jose?
There we go.
I mean, so far, Lujan doesn't look half bad. There hasn't been much pressure just yet, but that was
look. I think a lot of players have. Okay, well, I have a question for you and for the chat.
Yeah.
So indulge me, chat. So far, the game hasn't looked crisp. It's been very messy from both teams. Now, if the game continues this way all the way through the 90 minutes, do you worry about how messy things have looked? Or do you kind of just say the weather, I'm sure, had a lot to do with it?
I would think that people are going to always say the weather.
You think so? Because they haven't looked crisp.
I think that it's going to be an easy cop-out to be able to say it's the weather. That's what I think.
See, Messi King, no rhythm now. They don't look like they have any rhythm. They've looked the game from both sides have looked really just messy. And then the weather. I'm sure this weather has to be a biatch to work through. Look, at worst case scenario, you got to come out of here with at least a draw. You cannot somehow lose. So as long as we get out of here with at least a draw, which I think we should win. Don't get me wrong. I think we should win. But we can't lose. We need to at least make out here with a draw.
Well, I think the important thing is to walk away with a draw, just not being defeated.
And I said, these guys cannot make two passes without. It's looked rough. Whenever they try to link up, right now between Chelo and Aviles, they just connected a couple of times. But you saw how short those passes were. Look at how off all these passes are.
Yeah, that was awful.
This has to be a lot of weather-related mishaps. I've never played in such cold. Cold weather. Any sport.
I love that Noah Allen is so confident to push up the left like that. I love that. Do you hear laughing in the background?
No.
Okay.
They at the moment, Mascherano is not changing his tactics based on his players. He's sticking to his tactics, which means that Noah Allen is playing that Jordi Alba role. He's pushing up very high.
Okay, here we go. Redondo looks out for Weigand.
Yeah, and Chelo for some reason is up there also. Now this is where things get dicey. See, because when you're pushing up that high, you find yourself susceptible to the counter. Now the reason I like the way they had been playing during the preseason is that Chelo wasn't pushing up as high.
Yeah.
When you take away a lot of those offensive responsibilities from Chelo, then you got a solid right back.
That was one of the most awful passes by Chelo.
But everybody's been passing like that this game.
No, man. But dude, I think at this point, with the weather being what it is, the grass is not being forgiving. I mean, your bodies are not being forgiving. I mean, we're at a point where you have to be a little bit more clinical with the passing.
Again, but everybody's making poor passes, especially in the final third.
You want to say hi, Kenzie? Say hi to Danny. You want to hear? You want to hear Danny? Here, put this in your headphone. Put this in your ear.
Hey, Kenzie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
Okay.
who was that? Was that Messi? I'm telling you, look, even Messi has been accurate with his passes. This weather has been it's affecting the game. It's affecting the game more than I thought. I knew that it would have an effect, but I was hoping that it wouldn't be this
Oh
much.
my goodness! Did you see Aviles just literally manhandle a player?
We keep winning the ball back. Absolutely, we are winning the ball back, but we're also giving it away right after.
Yeah,
Especially when we get because we're progressing the ball. We're getting it into the final third, but once we get to the final third, it's not looking good.
Well, I do think we look collectively a little better than Sporting Kansas City.
Oh yeah, because we've been on the ball longer, and Peter Vermees likes to be on the ball, so they would like to hold possession, but we're owning it right now.
See, this is good so far. This is good build-up play here. Very gradual. That's what Redondo's good at. Keeping his body in the right place, keeping his body in between the defender and the ball. That's the one thing I do love about him when he plays centrally.
I don't know why they have Cello pushing up so high, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think that they're trying to like bamboozle Sporting KC. I mean, there's Busquets. He's looking around. Oh, there's Suarez with a terrible pass. I mean, the one thing I'm noticing with the passing, it's either they're just not getting good
It's in the
foot
final
placement.
third. How many times has Messi tried to get a through ball with somebody in running in behind, and he hasn't been able to connect with any of them? This is going to be a really tough. These are tough conditions, I guess, to have any quality in that final third.
But it's either they can't get a really good grip with their cleats on the ground, or they're just not able to place their foot correctly onto the ball to make the correct pass or to make the efficient pass.
And Angel is bringing up the fact that we keep pushing up the right side. Now, that's weird because the fact that they have Noah Allen pushing up that high, I figured that they would trust him to build up like Jordi Alba, but they're giving a lot of that to Cello, I guess. And Messi's also pushing, like you said, he's tracking back to the midfield to get the ball and start to play up.
Why is Cello always open? I mean, what a mess.
Alba's extremely important.
Oh, he's probably. I think honestly, out of the big four, and I think that we clearly saw it last year. Like not having Alba is like a critical. Oh, what are we doing here, Papi? What are we doing here? Okay, that was fully offsides. Yeah, not having Alba, I think, is extremely critical. Oh my gosh. Offsides.org. That was terrible. Yeah, I know, but he was offsides. He was behind all the defenders, Kenzie. I mean, here, look, let me see. Okay, so, and this is the key here. Michael Q saying main goal of this game is to avoid injuries. Absolutely. I think the number one thing, the important thing is to walk away with at least a tie. Oh, you just got megged. Did you just see that? Cello went up to play defense and got completely megged. Absolute embarrassment. Oh, what are you guys doing?
No, I didn't see that at all, actually.
I mean, chat, you guys saw it. He got completely megged.
Like I said,
you know what?
Everybody's playing sloppy. Nobody can complete a long pass.
This is where it's at right here. Angel, nice comment here, Angel. We need to connect with Allen and Segovia.
Well, they need to pushing up that left side.
Yeah, they were pretty efficient pushing up to the left. That's where they were able to get some pretty decent attacking plays, some good momentum.
Oh, somebody said that the Meg was a pass.
It was a pass. It was a pass. Yeah, I mean he didn't get megged like 1v1, but he got megged on the pass.
You made it sound like it was gonna be like the highlight of somebody's career.
Yeah. No, no.
There we go. There we go. Get in front of that.
Oh
there we
man,
go.
you're a full second ahead of me.
But see, look at that. Look at that bad pass by Ende. Everybody's off today. Everybody seems to be off.
Let me get the headphone, Kenzie. Give me. Give me.
All right, Lujan, let's see what you got.
Well, Lujan, well, he supposedly he could play left back, no?
Right back.
Well, he's supposed to play right back, but apparently he's able to play center back and left back. I don't know if this is true or not, allegedly. Let me see. I got notes.
Yeah, I know. I remember from last time.
I got notes. Okay. Let's see. Gonzalo. Is that not like top 5 Hispanic name of all time?
Gonzalo? No.
Gonzalo? Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, obviously we can go with like the typicals. All right, let's see. Gonzalo.
Yeah, that's what top 5 would be, no?
Yeah, but I feel like Gonzalo is like super duper Hispanic. Let's see here. Let's see here. Freire, yeah, he's not even with the team anymore. I see right back and center back. Well, I see wing back, so I don't know if that's like, that connotes, I guess, for both sides.
Richard Greenberg is asking because we said that the weight loss challenge would go up until this Saturday, which is the first home game. How did it go for you, Chris?
I haven't weighed myself, I think, since Friday, and I've literally only lost like 7 pounds in a matter of 2 months as my daughter hands me a Dorito chip. So I've done super awful, like in comparison to what I had the capability of doing.
Who won that?
Oh, nice steal.
But look at that. Look at these. That sucks.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
We got to make sure that we look, and because away goals count as a tiebreaker,
Double.
it would be great if we could at least get one on the board.
Yeah.
There we go. Who was that? Redondo? Messi? Look how off that shot was.
Ooh.
No, that was
brutal. It's got to be the foot placement. They just can't be able to plant their feet.
These passes are hard. Yeah, man, this is a rough watch.
Good job, Mitch. 5 pounds lost is 5 pounds less than you had in the beginning of the year.
Absolutely.
I know I could have done better. I could have gone to the gym more, but anything lost is good. Nice. You predicted. Oh, look at that. She's predicting exactly who they're going to pass it to. My daughter's here pointing at the TV. And that guy's going to get elbowed in the face. Oh, good steal. Okay. Redondo's on one. You could tell that Bright's lighting a fire up under his butt.
Like I told you, I'm dying on the Toto Aviles and Redondo Hill this year. Redondo is gonna have a big year.
Well, and
all the Toto hate has somehow gone away.
Yeah, well, I mean, when he's willing to fight for the best player on the team.
Absolutely. That's why I said that going for a header right now would be horrible also. Could you imagine trying to go for a header right now? It's rough. All the short passes are accurate, right? It's not like they're completely off. It's when they're trying to get a through ball or a long pass that it's been looking rough.
Messi goes down. It looked like he did a little twisty ankly thing. Oy, okay, all right, he sold it. I mean, look, Macherano's like, let's get back on the plane, bro. Let's get back on the plane. Let's get out of here. I mean, this is going to be a pass, right? There's no way he's going for a shot from this distance.
With what Thuck said about the ball, I don't know. I mean, usually he would take it from here.
Whoa,
But-
I don't know, man. This is. Look at him. He looks like he wants to get on the.
Yeah. That is oof. Who had Allende?
Oh, Allende. Listen, man. Allende is going to be a force on this team. Oh, man. If he would have just dipped his head down, well, I mean, it was off. It wasn't accurate.
If you could give a bold prediction, and I want chat join in, a bold prediction how this game's gonna end, because I just got a random epiphany. You know, I think I know how this is gonna end.
Does it go to penalties?
No.
So this game, so there's no penalties.
No.
I think it's gonna end. I mean, with the way that it's looking, it's gonna look 0-0.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be 1-0, and Fafa is gonna come in with his pace and score just a random goal.
Wow.
He's gonna be the one to score that goal. 1-0 Inter Miami.
Guys, make your bets while you can.
All right, let's see. Some of the Jack Hart 2-1 Miami. Richard Greenberg 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Oof. Michael Donnelly, Miami loses 2-1. Diego says 0-0. Let's see. Amanda 1-0. I'm with you, Amanda. But I do think it's going to be Fafa that comes in as a late sub and he scores a goal in like the 80-something minute, 82nd, 83rd minute.
Robert
1-0,
Taylor
Robert Taylor
Dagger.
Dagger. Ooh, I'd like to see that. But I think Fafa is going to come in instead. 1-1, please. No PK. No, there are no PKs. The only way that there's PKs is if they end in a draw in this game and end in a draw next game also, and the away goals are tied.
Did you see that pass by Ustari? Ustari it looked like he had good foot placement on the ground, and his pass was awful.
No. Everybody's been passing awful this game though.
Okay, well, there's Segovia, okay, right? Oh, I mean, Luis Suarez.
I thought that was going in.
Oh, damn, you're like a literal full second ahead of me, bro. Like a whole second.
That was nice. That was a nice setup by Suarez. The way he set himself up, that was nice.
I don't know how much hate I'm gonna get on this, but if you notice how that play happened, it happened very Taylor-like.
HT11. What do you think that Taylor's teaching Suarez things?
I think that Taylor would have slammed that in the back of the net.
Miami King 2-1. Angel says KC 1 Inter 0. Paul says 2-0. There's extra time in CCC. No, but there's no extra time today. It ends after 90 minutes.
Wait, what? How? Why does it end after 90 minutes? What if they don't do extra time?
No, it's the aggregate score. You play 2 games, and then the aggregate score wins, and that's it. So,
Well, yes, we are definitely warming up. Oh, is the cross coming? Yeah, no, Alan, don't. He's not gonna let you get any parts of that.
well, that Suarez is a shot. You know, you hope that does wake them up, and that does mean that they're warming up. But it's the 35th minute. Once halftime starts,
They're gonna get cold again.
Exactly. In this weather,
Literally and
in this
figuratively.
weather, in this weather, you're gonna get cold again. This weather is horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm watching it with no sound, so I have no idea what the temperature's actually like over there. But it's got to be like wind chill of like -12 or whatever. Oh,
15 minutes. Oh my goodness.
there we go.
Well, they're not that good, but at the same, I mean, look at that. Look at that. He climbed right over Lujan. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what's happening here. Like there was a possibility that something could have happened right there. Um, I mean, here we have Ustadi. He's starting to pass it with the center backs. All right, good. That's safe. Get it out of there. Okay. And let me tell you,
I,
that's great.
I got my
Hey,
little
look
one.
at the baby.
She's the only kid that faithfully just sits down and watches soccer with me.
Oh, they're on the attack. Luis Suarez with a brutal pass.
But you know what? They're getting back.
Yeah,
You see me in two places at the same time? They're getting back. They're
yeah,
getting back when they go on a counter. So that's been looking good.
yeah.
They haven't been caught out of position too much. What?
Okay, and let me tell you, I love Allende and the way he put his body
There we go.
placement, receiving the pass. Very great pass by Allende. Ooh, even better play by Messi. Oh,
Did
that's
I
for a
get
corner
blocked?
for sure.
Yeah, I got blocked, right?
That has to go corner. Oh man, Messi's hurting, bro. Oof.
Thank you to everybody that's saying she's a cutie, by the way. Rub the baby for good luck. All right, I'm gonna try it. Let's see. You think we'll score because I'm rubbing you?
Yes, absolutely. Right here on this play. Messi bicycle kick. Let's go.
If they score, you can't go to bed. Okay, you got to stay up with us.
What? Yeah, Messi bicycle kick. What? Don't say that.
You want sugar?
I
No,
know. Oh, that was brutal.
didn't work. Is that Noah Allen on the right side?
Oh, yeah, I know Allen's on the right, and that's Chelo Wagon receiving the ball, I guess, trying to settle the play down. And then Circus Fun is saying the new kids are looking good. And Amanda says, "Give me that baby."
I think she's confused. She keeps looking at me like, "What are you doing, my guy?"
I'm on my cat, guys. You guys want my cat? You guys, with this live stream, the good thing about these live streams is that you guys get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff. You got my son here. Now the cat ran away. Got my daughter here. I got my other daughter upstairs, but she's just being a teenager. So
Teenagers suck.
yeah, teenagers do suck big time. You heard that, Kristen? Danny says that you suck. Huh? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I said that Danny said you suck. She said that you suck balls, Danny.
Well, look, so far this first half has been sloppy. Not many chances. I think that Suarez chance was the best chance that we've seen, right?
Yeah. Well, you have the Suarez chance. There was another opportunity within the first, what was it, like 15, 20 minutes?
I don't remember. Was there?
There was a play where, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was either Allende.
Shout out to Michael. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Good luck.
yeah, yes. Sorry about that, Mike.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Segovia, I feel like he hasn't been involved as much as I would have liked, but they're not building up the left side.
Well, that's the problem.
When Jordi Alba is back on Saturday and next week, Segovia is going to look a lot more impactful. The fact that they've been going to Cello so much on the right side, making him push up so much. I understand that they want to play as an inverted right wing, so like Allende pushes in, but I thought the whole point was that Messi was moving centrally and that Allende would fill in that right side. There we go, Cello. Don't let him home. Stay with him.
Well, that was their choice. I mean, look at this guy, a Lucho Acosta lookalike.
He does kind of look like Lucho. You're right. Oh,
Yeah,
they were on
that
side
freaking
too.
that
I'm
was the
telling you,
Lucho
to beat
2.0.
Miami, early, right? Just going based off of the preseason and what we've seen a little bit. Right now, if I'm the opposing coach playing against Miami, my strategy is just
Go on Cello
go for
side.
the long ball. Go for the long ball. No, go for the long ball. They haven't shown that they could, uh, one, perfect the offside trap, and two, defend it. I mean, David Martinez was the one that messed up often, but
So you think? Oh man, let me tell you, that was a great touch by Joveljic
look how
receiving
high
that
look
pass.
how high they're playing. That high press, they're pressing high. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna pass it long.
Yep, there it is.
All right, but we have to be able to defend it.
Oh, good collection by Busquets right there.
David Martinez was the one that messed up with that a couple times last game.
Yeah. Oh, good play. That was a good play by Suarez. See, Segovia is very controlled. That's very good. Very confident with the ball.
Oh no, like Segovia's gonna be great. I think.
Yeah. I mean, look, the good thing is that they're not taking crazy chances.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael's saying don't bring Messi out for the second half. I mean, I don't know if you mean that like as in get ready because he's gonna kill it. So, and look at this. Hayes was saying anybody running for Messi in field yet? It's cold.
That would be
So we're not
fun.
gonna have any pitch invaders.
I want to see Yassine run out there in the cold.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a pass to
What was that?
nobody.com.
Who
What
just
in the
dove?
world? What just
Suarez.
happened?
Suarez
Did
is warmed up.
Suarez?
Suarez is warmed up. For him to do that, he's ready to go.
Oh yeah. No, he probably
If they give us four
no,
extra
come on.
minutes before halftime, we're scoring. Suarez is ready.
Oh, that was an incredible touch by Lujan. Oh man, look at that attack on Cello's side. Man, it's just crazy how they could just oh goodness. Thank goodness.
How they could just do
Okay.
what? They just ran down the side. What do you? What?
Yeah, but like I just feel like they are like well, I mean, Joveljic, it doesn't help that he's playing on Cello's side. Like I
Mhm.
feel like they're just attacking that side specifically. Was it Joveljic or was it that guy Timmy?
Well, Tommy, those are the two
Or
the players on KC. Is Jovic and Tommy.
oh,
Those are the two players that could make a difference for KC.
Michael Q saying temperature is dropping.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that at some point what ends up happening is that they're warm. I feel like they're probably warm. Look, it's cold.
I don't think so. I don't think that they're warm.
Dude, it's cold.
In this type of weather, maybe you get adjusted, but you're not warm.
Dude, oh, I would feel like you're warm. It's dropped. It's at 4 degrees.
There we go, Cello. Oh, no, nobody's gonna give him credit, right?
That was a good play. That was a good play by Cello.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's it. They called it.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Go get warm.
Like that's it. So you're right. There's no extra unless there was really no time for extra time. Nobody
There was
really
no
went
stoppage.
down.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
stoppage. No, it hurts too much to fall on the ground.
Yeah.
Nobody's diving. And like Skrilla said, we need away goals. Now,
Yeah.
technically, yes, an away goal does matter. I think, and again, maybe I'm speaking out of pocket, but Miami should be able to beat this team, like on a
Yeah.
one-off. Like if you're just playing them on a random game, you should be able to beat this team 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. So if they go scoreless, even though we don't get an away goal, we still should be able to beat them next week.
Yeah.
And the away goal shouldn't matter. Now, I would feel much better if we got an away goal because I do know it matters. But I'm okay with it ending 0-0 if that's the case. But we can't lose. You cannot lose this game.
This is a good point. Miami King saying we need more right side attack from Allende. What we need is more left side attack. I feel like that's where we're getting better push. Allende is you could tell he's a game changer. I think that he can be able to make it happen. Absolutely. I think honestly, the biggest key here is I think, and this is a good question. I'm gonna have to look into this. What's the attendance? I mean, it's cold, so I imagine it's not like a sold out stadium.
It looks half empty.
Yeah. And that sucks because like I'm pretty sure that they sold a lot of tickets.
All right.
And people just didn't go because of people didn't go because of the situation with the snow and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Well, I know we're gonna have Solana join us in a second.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what he thought. And in the chat, while we wait for Solana to come on, go ahead and let us know, what did you think, in a few words, what you thought of the first half. I thought sloppy. I thought the weather had a lot to do with it. I thought Ustadi was playing a little on the dangerous side with a couple. That one ball that he rolled out with his hands to a player that couldn't have been more than 6 feet away from him, with a defender on each side of him, I thought was wild. That could have gone bad really quickly.
Yeah.
And shout out to One World, One Goal. This is the Inter Miami Leagues Cup champion shirt. We won the Leagues Cup, right? It has the date there for the day we won it, and it's Messi giving the finger in the Johnny Cash photo because we beat Nashville in Leagues Cup final, and it's available on batterfans.com if anybody is interested. So yes, this is the Messi / Johnny Cash F Nashville shirt.
No, the other one.
And then Slopo Matt says both teams struggling with this cold. Yeah, it's apparent. They look really, really bad right now. But
hold on. I'll tell you my thoughts. They're cold. It's the weather is 1,000% playing a big factor in this situation. And I mean, we'd be lucky to walk away with a goal at this point.
Well, I told you, and I gave my prediction. I know a lot of people just randomly join now at halftime. My prediction is we're going to win 1-0, and Fafa is going to come on, and with his pace, be the difference maker and score that one goal randomly. And I think that's what's going to happen.
Jose wants to give his thoughts. Here, put this in.
Go for it.
Why? Thoughts of what? No.
No.
What's going on, Jose? What do you think of the first half?
And the first half was kind of bad, honestly.
It was bad.
It was good.
Well, Jose, I know you. You thought if Campana would have played, I'm sure you thought he would have scored. For those who don't know, Chris's kid is a Campana lover. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. And then Soflo saying Chelo needs to hit an early hot bath. I don't know what you were watching. Chelo looked as bad as everybody else. The only player that I thought stood out that was having a decent game so far was Redondo.
You got to get up.
So, yeah. And then I know, Chris, I know you got to – I don't know if Chris can hear me. I know Chris has to head out for a second, but Solana is here. So, Chris, go do what you got to do.
Well, wait. Before you take me out, Kenzie wants to say bye.
Okay.
Kenzie wants to say bye. Come here, Kenzie. You want to put the headphones on?
Bye.
Hold on here.
Bye, Kenzie. Good night.
Good night.
All right. So, Chris, we'll catch up with you in a couple minutes. And while we do that, let me bring on El Boludo. Solana, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I thought the first half was absolutely terrible. Miami had the clearest chance. But, I mean, it really doesn't look like Yeah, it really doesn't look like anybody wants to play. Not to
No,
take it from.
it looks terrible. And then when they're trying to do link-up passing, like all the passes are really inaccurate. Messi had a ball that he hit to St. Louis, like somebody in the chat said. That ball in that weather has to feel so much heavier and harder. I can't imagine a header in that weather. It's just a rough go.
Cheers to everybody in the chat. Having a nice, like our boy Mitch is saying, un whiskazo, to hopefully wish the boys some luck in the second half. I mean, look, I don't know what you thought this game was going to be. This is exactly what I thought this game was going to be. I mean, I played in not that cold weather, but I played in 20-degree weather. It's not fun.
I've never played soccer in that weather. I've played sports in very cold weather when I lived up north, obviously, but like basketball outside. And the ball feels, it hurts when you jam your finger. It hurts that much more. It's a lot heavier. And when you're breathing, you feel the air entering your lungs and leaving your lungs when it's really cold air. Like you feel it. But I've never played in anywhere near the weather that they're playing in right now. So I didn't imagine that the game would be exciting. I didn't think that the passing would be this inaccurate. I think that that's what has surprised me the most. I didn't think that it would affect the accuracy of the balls being kicked around as much. Now, you said you've played in 20-degree weather. Maybe you thought that it does affect people. Again, the accuracy of the balls is what's kind of taking me aback.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. That ball is like a rock, Danny.
Yeah.
That ball is like an absolute rock. So imagine kicking a normal soccer ball, but every time you kick it, it feels like a hammer is hitting a nail. That's essentially what it feels like every time you kick a ball at less than 20 degrees. So why are some of Messi's through balls short? That's exactly why. He's got to either kick it a little harder, or it could be the ball's too hard. Maybe there's a little bit of ice on the field that's stopping the ball.
The field, I think, might play a lot into this also. And that's why I was so surprised when Suarez did his, I don't know, was it a bicycle kick or what he did? But I was like, that couldn't have felt good because, as you can see in that first half, there was no extra time given because there was no diving because nobody wants to throw themselves on that ground.
The only guy that got close to the ground other than Suarez was Chelo on that last mini slide tackle they did because he didn't even slide tackle the ball. But other than that, nobody hit the ground. And
Messi, when they fouled him to start the game, and he fell on his right hip, and that was it. You ain't see him anywhere near the ground after that.
What are Messi and Suarez wearing? They look like they're wearing sweats underneath their shorts. No, they look like sweatpants. Not even like those basketball underpants that like the players wear. They look like legit sweatpants.
Oh, do they? I thought they might be like those tights, those compression tights that people wear.
That's what I thought. But if watching the second half, when they close up, they're a little bit looser than compression tights. So maybe they're like special compression tights for the cold, like some thermals or something. I don't know, but they look kind of funny out there, all dressed up.
Allende, Aviles, and Chelo are the only ones showing the little quad, the little thigh, because everybody else has those pants on. But those three came out like warriors and are taking it straight to the another region. Absolutely.
And I saw somebody in the chat had asked who my standouts were in the first half. I think Lujan was definitely one of the brighter spots.
I didn't think Lujan did much. I saw him defend one ball up the right side. I didn't see KC do much. So everything that they did was up the left side where Chelo is. But they're not building up the right side.
No. They're definitely not building up the right side, which is good. It's allowing Noah Allen to get up more and to get space. There was a couple times, one that Messi had the ball and one that Suarez had the ball, where they should have passed it to Noah and they tried to pass it to each other, and it resulted in a dead play. Where I think they need to have a little bit more confidence in the young Noah Allen, because a couple times that he's gotten up there, that one cross that he had was a nice cross, didn't go anywhere. Because Kansas City's defending with 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 in the box. So it's very hard for Inter Miami to break those lines. And, I was listening to you and Chris in the first half. You guys are mainly talking about a lot how Inter Miami is costing them a lot in the final third to get that final pass in. And it's because Kansas City is just sitting, they're parking the bus. They're not really trying to get after the ball. And I heard you mention Vermees likes to hold the ball.
He does, but in this game, he's not even trying. He's not trying.
Exactly.
They're going to play the long ball, and I think that that's the best way to beat Miami. If you watch the tape of the preseason, beat them with the long ball. Now, David Martinez isn't there. He's the one that's been most susceptible to making errors, and maybe Cello. But they haven't fallen victims to that. But that's the way to beat them, and I think that's like you said, that's what they're trying. And because in that final third, it's been as sloppy as heck.
Absolutely. It's been sloppy on both sides. I mean, obviously Inter Miami towards the latter part of the second half, I think they started to find some of their rhythm. They started to find some decent buildup. But like you guys were mentioning, I mean, they really need to find that final third pass. And if not, the only other chance that they got was off of that dead ball where Messi put a beautiful cross into Allende, and it just went over the bar. Other than that, Inter Miami, well, neither team has really had a chance.
No, this game hasn't been the most entertaining. It's been like ping pongs. It feels like we get the ball, we connect 1, 2, 3 short passes, and then we go for a long pass or through ball, and KC gets their foot on it, and then right back, and it's just been ping ponging back and forth. And that's basically what I feel we've been watching. Now, my prediction was we'll win 1-0 and Fafa will make the difference. What do you think if you had to throw out a prediction?
I mean, I said before the game 2-0, I'm going to stick by it. I think Inter Miami has the firepower to put those 2 goals. And I think if they can get one in the back of the net, they'll, I think that'll basically bring Kansas City, Sporting KC's hopes down, and they'll be able to get a second one towards the end of the second half. But I think it's going to be key for Inter Miami to start off this second half with extreme high pressure, trying to look for the goal in the first 10 minutes, and then, maybe change the formation to a 5 in the back, bring in Peluca. You can maybe take out
that was going to
Suarez,
be my question is because I got home from work and then I jumped straight on here. I haven't seen even the roster. I haven't taken a chance to look.
He's on the bench. He's
on the bench. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's available. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Okay. He flew with the team. He's on the bench. So that's what
Any word on Bright? Because they told me that Chris told me that Bright isn't available.
Not I didn't see anything. I'll pull up the roster right now. Just to double check. I know that Bright was the only difference between this starting lineup and the last one was that David Martinez was out and obviously Toto Aviles is in. That was the only the major difference in the starting lineup. Other than that, it was the same starting lineup that they faced Orlando City with. But I'm looking to see if Bright is even on the roster. But
no, Chris told me he's not.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I don't know what could have happened. Now I know that some people in the Discord were joking around about him like falling on ice and lacerating his leg or something. But I'm assuming that was a joke. Gus is saying it here, so I don't know. I just assumed that was a joke. I see a couple people putting it out there. Maybe it's true.
Yeah, he's not. He's not on the bench. On the bench, you've got Rocco, Frey, Sailor, Benja, Fafa, Santi Morales, Leo Afonso, Maxi Falcon, Julian Gressel, David Ruiz, and Taylor. So that's who's on the bench for Inter Miami. I mean, out of those guys, who do you think has the best chance of coming on in the second half? And for who?
Did you say Fafa?
Yes, I did.
I think Fafa comes on. I think he comes on. I mean, I would like to see Segovia go the 90, but maybe they'll take into account the fact of the weather, the fact that we have a game in 2 days, 3 days, and then another game a couple of days after that. If you could just get out of here with a draw, a 0-0 draw is a win to me. Somebody in the chat asked earlier, and I missed it, and I apologize, but they asked, a 0-0 draw with KC, is that good or bad? It's not bad. I mean, you want to get an away goal, obviously. But if you end up with a 0-0 draw, this Miami team should be able to beat this team straight up in Miami with the roster that they have. In normal weather, we should be able to take this team and beat them by a goal or 2 or 3. So as long as they don't get one away goal and we just have to beat them straight out, and like, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter if they score over there. If they score at our home, it's an away goal technically. It doesn't matter because we should be able to beat them straight out. So I think as long as we get out of here with a draw, we should be okay.
So Kansas City is actually making a sub. They're taking out number 5. I don't know the names. Hopefully they throw some names up here for us. But they took out number 5 and they inserted number 24 Inter Miami doesn't look like they're making any subs. Suarez is freezing cold. Messi looks like he has the chills.
Oh, he looks miserable. He looks miserable.
Geez, Sergio Busquets. I mean, there might be 1,000 people there, 2,000 at the most. I mean, shout out to the people that are there, man.
I bet you that there's a good 5,000, 5 to 8,000 in there.
I saw tickets
it looks empty.
Tickets were as cheap as like $20 earlier today.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens in the second half. I mean,
all right. Well, I'm about to step away because I got to put my kids to bed.
No worries, man.
But Chris is about to hop on.
Awesome, man.
All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
I'm right here, Poppy.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Solana? Everything good?
Everything is popping, man. I'm having a nice little whiskey here to enjoy the second half, and hopefully, we can pull out a victory, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a super sloppy game.
It has
been really sloppy. I don't know, dude. It's been pretty sloppy.
Yeah, look, Sporting KC has 10 men in their own half when they defend. The only person they leave up top is Joveljic. It's going to be tough for Inter Miami to get in unless they get one of those turnovers that they get in a quick counter, because, I mean, these guys are really defending very well in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching it, and, I mean, well, at least, look, we got the ball. We're making these crisp, clean passes at the moment. Very close proximity passes, but at some point they're going to have to start building, moving ahead, getting into the final third. I mean, look at that. He was just thinking about launching it. I mean, after this, they're going to show the next game, apparently. It's going to be Motagua versus Cincinnati. I think right now Seattle is actually playing live. Okay, so Inter Miami was just on the attack right now. Okay, nice collection of the ball. Okay, good look right there. Oh, man.
That looked like an okay pass by Suarez, but it just didn't get there. Oh, nice ball. Yeah. Come on.
No. But look at that. Look at that. I mean, you could tell that it's got to be something like they can't plant their feet correctly on this pitch right now because it's just blistering cold, or they just can't get their feet placed well on the long passes.
Well, it's also I was telling Danny in the halftime. I don't know if you were tuning in, but that ball is an absolute brick, Chris, an absolute brick. Yeah. So they got to put a little bit more oomph when they kick the ball, because not only is it a brick, but that field is probably a little frozen because of that low temperature. And so that ball is probably going to get held up in the grass, as you can see in some of those short passes. But yeah, they need to find that. I mean, and they're combining well now. I mean, this is much better than the first half.
That play right there, when Noah Allen brought it back, that's a play where they would have anticipated like a low cross from Jordi Alba. But the fact that he was probably pressed up against that baseline area, he was just like, no, I'm not going to risk it. Oh, man, that was a tough pass by Messi. He ends up losing it in transition. All right, we get the ball back.
I really like how Federico Redondo has played today, both defensively and offensively. I think he's really stepped it up and shown a lot more.
There we go.
Finally, Telasco's getting involved a little bit, huh?
Yeah, no, and the thing is, he was playing pretty well in the beginning. And look, that play right there when Noah Allen made the cross, that was great.
Yeah, it's got to be a better cross, but the whole play was a great play.
Yes. Well, look, the idea is there, and it's perfect. But it's about the execution, right? Typically, the execution under normal circumstances, I think, would have been better. But considering the circumstances of the weather, how heavy the ball is, maybe the not being able to place your feet correctly onto the pitch, that all makes a difference, man.
Absolutely. There's no doubt. Now, I asked Danny this question. I'm curious to know, maybe you know the answer. Do you know what the hell Messi and Suarez are wearing underneath their shorts? Are they wearing
Uh,
sweatpants or are those like thermal tights?
they have to be thermal tights. They
They
have to
look
be like,
they look so thick.
yeah, like leggings, or
Yeah,
they have to be wearing like long johns, probably. That's probably what it is.
that's gotta slow them down too. You know, it's almost like you're not used to playing with all this stuff, like almost like an
Yes.
NFL kicker. You know, it's easy to kick a field goal when you don't have the helmet and the pads on, but put the helmet and the pads on and let me see you kick a 50-yarder and see how it works. That's kind of how I
Yeah.
feel about it, and like how with the weather it is.
This is a good point by Mitch. He's saying for SKC has 8 men in the box.
Hmm.
They're loaded in there.
Yeah, they're parking the bus. They're hoping for a 0-0, and they get some sort of counterattack where they can catch Inter Miami sleeping and they can get some sort of goal. That's what they're focusing on, and they just don't want to let Inter Miami get in there.
Well, Amanda's saying they make fleece leggings. And then
Interesting.
Cynical Tube is saying wetsuits 5mm.
Shout out to Lujan, bro. He's showing the legs. Love it. Him, Toto Aviles, Chelo Wigant, the three of them showing the legs.
You know, it's a weird thing because with Lujan, you know, I really do want to see what he has in terms of being able to offer to the right back position. I think it's going to get to a point just because of the simple fact that Weigand plays just consistently, right? Whether it's consistently bad or consistently good. Look at this tiki-taka, little back and forth thing here going on. Very good play, very good play. I mean, I wish other people would have kind of gotten involved in that, but getting back to what I was saying, like Chelo Weigand doesn't play bad or good. He just plays consistent. But I think if he has like a string of bad games, I think that's where Mascherano's going to take advantage and say, "Bup, pull him out, put in Lujan, and let's see what he's got to offer." Because it is 100% to me Weigand's position to lose.
There's no doubt, and be careful because if Lujan continues playing decently, I mean, he didn't have the greatest game against Orlando City last game, but he's shown that he he can play now both center back positions. So the other option that you have at right back, who we know can play right back and has played there great, is Ian Frey.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm with you. I think at some point Tata's going to need to make some sort of not change, but test.
Oh, this is not good.
And see who can. No, not at all.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I figured it's funny. I was looking at the goalie for Sporting. He came out so much. I said, "Oh, this is a bad move by him." But then they came on the counter. Oof.
Well,
And
what happened was Lujan got caught. The Lujan got caught up on that one and left his man open, and that's how they got through.
Yeah, I mean, luckily Noah Allen put himself in a good position to be able to defend this. So now we're just facing off against a corner. And let's see where he places it. I mean, it's a high ball.
Yeah,
this
is what they want.
Yeah.
This is exactly what they want.
And look, the good thing about this game, honestly, Solana, is that what we've seen is that Inter Miami has taken control of this game. They're literally doing everything they can to sort of soak up the time, make sure that they're making the right plays, the right passes, finding open spaces, progressing slowly but surely. So they're playing according to what this circumstance permits for them. Ooh, good space. That was a great space found by Segovia right there.
And who gave him the ball? Lujan. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, other than a couple of defensive mishaps, offensively, he's done really good. Lujan. Busquets has been pretty silent today in the midfield. I think Redondo has stepped up. Man, but Chelo, what are you doing, my boy? What are you doing? Just dribbling right into absolutely nowhere.
Well, and here we have Cynical Tube is saying Solana spot on. They're just waiting on the counter. Listen, this is something also not, both Solana and Danny Granada mentioned. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, we got a goal. We got a goal. I didn't want to celebrate too much, but
You
I know that you're
spoiled it for
late.
me.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to celebrate too much, but I had to. Messi with the goal.
You
Very
spoiled
good.
it. Let's
Yeah.
go. What did Chris? I mean, I told Danny, I said, hey, they needed to get a goal in the first 10 minutes. And what happened? 10 minutes in. Let's go. Solana for the win.
Yeah, that was good. That was solid. Everybody's kind of on a different time here. But that was a great connecting play. We have Busquets finds the long ball, connects with Messi. Messi finds some open space and just hits it far post. That was a great pass by Busquets, but such a great
What a great
like
finish, no? What a
yeah,
great finish by Messi. I mean, he literally stops it on his chest. He does a great move with his left leg and then takes that first touch with his right foot, puts it in that second post. Goalie had absolutely no chance. But what a stop. I mean, what a ball by Busquets. What a ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof. I got to tell you something, Chris. Good things happen when you and I are on the stream.
Absolutely.
You might want to tell Dad. I mean, you might want to tell. Oh, there you go. There's the first pitch invader. There's the first pitch invader.
Yeah, he already got on there.
Let's go. Somebody asked in the chat if there was a pitch invader, and there you go. There's the first pitch invader. 56 minutes in.
Let me tell you, in this weather, I would allow him to take at least 5 selfies with me. Because if you're going to invade the pitch with this cold and you're willing to get tackled by a bunch of security, yeah, we're getting a video, we're getting a selfie.
By the way, Mitch, I guess, apparently wants me to get wrecked because he says it was the whiskey. He says keep drinking. So look, I mean, I'll show you guys. I got the full bottle here. I opened it literally at game time, and we're just gonna continue to enjoy the match with the battered hair.
Just out of curiosity, Solana, are you watching it on YouTube or are you watching it on Fox?
I'm watching it on Fox Sports 2, but on YouTube TV. How about that? So technically, I'm watching it on both.
Okay. I don't know if you can be able to like fast forward like 10 seconds. Maybe if you fast forward 10 seconds, you might get caught up.
Oh, yep. I think so.
Yeah, maybe if you fast forward 10 seconds, you might be live. Right now, just so you know, the timestamp that I'm looking at is at 41, 42, 43.
Okay, so I'm 2 seconds behind you. That's good enough.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I was about a second. I was about a second or a half a second behind Danny. So somebody had mentioned here in the comments, park the bus time.
I don't think so. I think you need to continue. I mean, maybe you don't press as high as you were before, but I think you need to continue to go after another goal. Why? That's if you can get 2 away goals, that means everything in this Champions League. Remember, we're the only league, I think, in the world now that still uses the away goal. So because of that, it's important to get as many away goals as you can.
Yeah. And Circus Fun, you're saying that we're 3 minutes behind you? Where are you watching this game from? The future?
The stadium, maybe.
Are you at the stadium right now?
If Circus is at the stadium and listening to the live stream, I mean,
shout out to you.
Super shout out. I mean, if you're at the game on Saturday, I'll buy you a beer.
Yes.
But I need proof that you're at the game. No free beers from Solana.
Yeah. Let's see here.
By the way, Chris, oh man, we almost got another one. By the way, Chris, I don't know if you saw, but in the Discord, I posted a poll, and apparently the Battered Fam wants to have a Battered Fam meetup for a picture on Saturday before the game. So I don't know if we can set up a place and a time to meet, but it would be fantastic to get a picture of all the folks who are following the Battered Herons, and we can get a picture with everybody.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think we could be able to do that. I think we're going to be able to do that. Is this?
I also asked. I wanted to ask, and maybe Danny answered me last night. But when are we going to get some Garzas FC gear up on the website? Because I got the battered Herons T-shirt, but I need the Garzas CF shirt. That's the one
Yes.
I want to sport.
I'm gonna have to ask him. I know that he's been him and the wife. He's been cooking up some merch, so I'm gonna have to check in with him. Now I missed it because my daughter came and asked me for some help with a bottle, but a lot of people are mentioning something about Ustadi. Did he just do something weird right now?
He did. He came out and he did something that Drake Calendar would have never done. It worked out. It worked out for him. But look, KC is now looking to attack a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in the game we went to a back five and you brought in Peluca and you just tried to defend.
Yeah, park the bus basically. I think at that point, who's coming off though? You'd have to take off like Allende maybe,
or Segovia. You take off a Segovia or an Allende. Or you can possibly take both off and you bring in another center midfielder and you play a 5-3-2. So I mean, there's a bunch of options that you could have if you're Javier Mascherano. Definitely,
let me close it.
Only ball win today.
Yeah, because I think at this point it is absolutely time to park the bus. It's 1-0.
I give him another 10 minutes to try to score. Here comes Kansas City's best shot right now. They're going to bring in 3 subs, and they're going to try to give you their best shot right now. So if Inter Miami can withstand these next 10 minutes, then I think you go ahead and you make subs if you're Javier Mascherano around the 65th, 70th minute, and that's when you can start making some subs to bring in some more defensive players.
Well, I mean, Diego here is saying right now they're playing with 5 in the back. Rob is saying, why take young guys off? Take Suarez. He can't do shit. I mean, you also want to make sure that they feel the pressure up top.
Rob hasn't said one positive thing about Suarez the entire stream, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. But hey, Suarez might play crappy for 80 minutes, but he might score that goal in the 90th minute. So
yeah, it's true. I mean, and on top of that, the fact that you have him on, it's going to help because of the simple fact that you're still making the defense feel the pressure there. Ooh, good play by Messi. And nice. Look at this cooking.
Oof. He's got to let it go 1 second earlier, man. He did one touch too much there. He lets it go 1 second earlier.
Oh, no. There we go. Right in the bread basket, buddy. You look like you were offsides anyway, my pal.
Ustari for the win.
Oh, he wasn't offsides. That was actually good. And good catching up by Noah Allen and Aviles. Listen, Noah Allen and Aviles to me are super solid together.
They've been playing well.
Mr. Krabs, you scared me for a second. Of course I scared you. Are you kidding me? We were about to get countered on. Like, this is exactly what Solana has mentioned, what Danny has mentioned. Like, come on, guys.
And I saw Circus is asking if we're going to be there on Tuesday. I know Chris is going to be there on Tuesday. I'm trying to get there on Tuesday, so I'll definitely be there on Saturday. Tuesday is a bit of a question mark for me, but I'm going to do my best to get there.
I'm probably going to have to go immediately after work next Tuesday. So I'll have to see, but I probably will be there next Tuesday. I do have the tickets already. And Danny was mentioning that a lot of people haven't gotten their tickets for the Tuesday game.
I haven't gotten mine.
So if anybody in the chat, if you're a season ticket holder, have you received the tickets? Have you checked your Ticketmaster profile, your Inter Miami profile, and gone to your Ticketmaster profile? Do you see the tickets there? Because I signed up for it when it was released, and I got the tickets. It's in my.
I still gotta go help with the kids. I just came by real quick because I heard Solana talking crap about how I'm like a jinx.
I didn't say you were a jinx.
I just want to remind everybody that this is the third time we ever do a watch along. The first one ever was with Chris and Solana against Monterrey, and we all remember how that finished. So we don't do really good on watch alongs. The first one, Monterrey, we ended up getting eliminated. The second one was with the Atlanta Scars and Spice guys. That one was horrible.
We'll go with the whiskey then. The whiskey is responsible for the goal, all right? The whiskey is responsible for the goal, like Mitch said.
Or just playing against a really bad team. That helps also.
Absolutely, no doubt.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right, I'll be back. I heard that. I was like, let me go remind these people about the Monterrey game because I think we might have forgotten. All right, guys. I'll be back.
All right.
Of course, I forgot about the Monterrey game.
Yeah.
Been trying to forget about it for 9 months.
Yeah, I don't even remember that. Cynical saying, okay, I'm thinking adding some subs, sees that some subs are working out. So
yeah, that's what I said. About 65, 70 minutes. That's when I expect the subs to come out. I expect possibly Suarez, possibly Segovia. I think the midfield is solid, but you might want to take out Segovia and add another midfielder. Maybe go to a 4-2 or a 4-3-1-2. We'll see. We'll see what he tends to do.
I see here Circus Fund saying, I haven't bought my tickets yet. What section should I buy them in? Listen, Danny and I, we have seats in the south stand. We love the view from our seats because when they come towards our direction, it's just 45 minutes of really, really fun football. If you want sort of like middle of the view, I mean, you can get that. It's going to be a little bit more pricey. So you'll get a decent view from both sides of the coin, I guess. Busquets looking like he's bothered a little bit. But aside from that, whatever ticket you get in the house is going to be good.
I'll be in 110 on Saturday. Just letting you know, with La Familia, where I deserve to be.
That's good. Oh man, Sporting just got a steal off of a pass to Segovia from Ustadi. And there goes Ustadi receiving the ball now. So he's looking, he's cooking. Nice pass to Allende. Okay. Oh, that was Messi, I think. That was Messi.
One sub we haven't talked about is possibly Lujan, who came out a little bit touched up last game against Orlando City, maybe coming out early and leaving his spot to Peluca Falcon. That might be a sub that could happen as well. Nice ball, Suarez.
Rob, you're asking if we do a watch along to put a timer on the video. Much love, Rob. Thanks for hanging out with us for this. We typically don't do watch alongs. We're going to randomly do them here and there. We're trying to figure out if we could be able to kind of work those kinks and put timers and all those kind of cool things.
I got you guys. Again, we'll talk offline. I got you guys. I figured that one out.
Dope. We're going to have to figure that out. And Mitch is actually putting his vote for Noah Allen to be nominated for Young Player of the Year. Listen, Noah Allen's getting enough minutes that if he consistently can be able to play, whether it's nice pass, but I think it was offsides. If he can be able to consistently play, no way they call the offsides. Dude, the play was running. I cannot believe that.
No, if he was offsides, that was a good call regardless, but I don't think he was offsides.
It was beforehand right there. They're showing the replay now. He didn't touch it. The other player touched it.
He's offsides. No, but he's offsides. He comes back into he comes back into the play. So he comes from an offsides position into an onside position. That's why they call the offsides.
So then even if the other player touches it,
because
that doesn't defeat it?
No, he was in an offsides position, comes back into an onside position to receive the ball. So therefore he's offsides. He cannot be the first one to touch the ball. Had Messi passed to Suarez and then to Allende, it would have been good.
Okay. Because it looked like the ace SKC player hit it, then Messi touched it, headed it over to Allende, but by then Allende was already back on sides.
Right, but he came from an offsides position.
Correct. Yes. Okay, that's interesting. I never knew that.
SSF, baby, Solana Soccer Facts.
Let's go, baby. Okay, here we go. We're cooking. Segovia, you got the chance to cook right now, baby. You got the chance to cook. Okay. Allende, I like that little mix. Oh, what was that, Allende? Literally, okay. All right, nice steal. And then you lost it again. Jeez. I love Allende, man. I love the way that he's like so active.
He's
Getting
gonna be
steals.
good. He's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing Celta de Vigo a favor here because he's going to end up showing out this year and they're going to end up selling him for some money next year. And Inter Miami's not going to make a cent because he's on loan.
Of course. Yeah. Okay. So here, SKC's on the attack. I mean, they have no idea what they're doing. They have absolutely no idea whatsoever. I mean, thankfully, look at that. We got what, 6, 7 players down there playing defense?
Eight players. That's the difference between Tata's system and Mascherano's system. Tata's system repeatedly would leave players 2-on-1, 3-on-1, sometimes 3-on-1 on the goalie. This system, allows for the 5 to stay back a little bit more, almost like a stopper in front of the 4 defenders. And we haven't seen a lot of 1-on-1s, only maybe 1 or 2 that one got past Lujan, and I think another one got past Cello. But other than that, we've seen the defense be very, very solid these first 4 or 5 games this season.
You could tell that their passing is a lot better in the second half. They're getting that's got to be a foul. They're getting a full understanding.
Give my boy some credit for that ball. Ustadi putting it on Segovia's head.
Yeah.
Had that been Drake, would have been in the 3rd row.
Yeah, but he got clubbed in the back, dude. He got clubbed.
He got killed.
Yeah.
Time for some subs, Jefecito.
They're passing so much better in the second half. It's I don't want to say it's like day and night, but you could tell the difference. Fafa's probably going to come in for Segovia right now. This is what Danny's talking about right here. Oh, he's coming in for Allende. Okay.
Hey, see?
I probably wouldn't have made that substitution, but okay. Either or would have been fine. I think Segovia's having a fine game so far. The passing is so much crisper. It's a lot better. They're playing a lot more organized. Things are looking very compact. And Ustadi, he's getting some action too. So that's great. So far, I mean, the second half, we're only about 27 plus minutes into the second half, and it looks better than the entire first half. Oh man, that was a great steal by Busquets.
I can't believe they called that a foul. That's absolutely ridiculous. I think Mascherano needs to take Suarez out now. He looks like he's done. They got to save him for Saturday. And I think Segovia is probably gonna be another candidate to come out. I don't know. Let's see what Mascherano does these next 15 minutes, because if Kansas City doesn't get a goal, it's it could be bye-bye for them.
I want to bring this comment up, Rob. Chris, you don't know ball. Segovia is way better. What are you talking about? Rob, let me ask you a question. Okay? Lock in real quick, champ. All right? What greatness have you seen him do so far this game? He's having a fine game. Does it take ball knowledge to know that he's having a fine game?
No. I know it was a rhetorical question, but I'm helping out the listeners and just answering for them.
Sure. Hazel Lopez has a question here. Solana, do you like Drake or Ustadi? That's another sort of question that you kind of know what the answer is.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody knows Ustadi over Drake any day. But Tommy brings up a great comment.
Yeah, Tommy says Chris knows balls. I read that on a bathroom wall. Was it a Burger King bathroom? Here's your chance to do the hump.
By the way, what happened to the Burger King in Town and Country? They tore it down. I mean, not
dude. You know what? I went to Chef Adrian's this past weekend to go eat. And the thing is, that Burger King's been closed forever.
Bro, but that
And
Burger
it's just
King
been
was
sitting there.
legendary.
It was.
I got some chicken fries there back in the day, late night, man. That
Yeah.
place is a spot. But
Okay.
so finish your story.
Oh, wait, we got an attack by Messi, and that was so close by Fafa. A day late and $1 short. A day late and $1 short.
What a ball by Messi, threading the needle.
I want to mention something real quick. Mr. Krabs is saying, "Where's my mini-me?" It's bedtime. It's bedtime. So he is in bed, going to sleep, hopefully. And Mr. Krabs is asking, do I ever go to Miami Grill? I haven't been to Miami Grill in forever.
Is that
But
Miami Subs?
I'm assuming he's talking about Miami Subs. Miami Subs. Ooh, okay. Relax, Poppy. If you're talking about Miami Subs, Mr. Krabs, I haven't been to Miami Subs in forever, but I used to always get the Philly cheesesteak sandwich when I would go out there.
Same with the fries. Their fries were always, but I haven't been to Miami Subs since Pitbull started buying up all the franchises.
Yeah. Mitch is saying, haven't been to Chef Adrian's in a hot minute. Listen, Mitch. So I'm assuming, Mitch, that you knew of Chef Adrian's when it was over in the hammocks.
Yes, sir.
Which was a lot better in terms of like quality and the ambiance. I mean, now it's by town and country. I mean, the quality's still good. Listen, you go to Chef Adrian, I've never had a bad meal. I've never had a bad food there, ever.
I love their ribs. Their rib appetizer is the spicy ribs. Ooh,
yeah.
They're so good. But I've never had a bad meal at Chef Adrian either. But I agree with you, Chris.
Yeah.
The hammocks location, I just thought overall, just like you said, the ambiance was way better. And I just felt like the attention was a little bit more personalized. Now it became more like a chain restaurant, even though it's not.
Yes.
But that's what I feel like when I go there. And I love to not feel like that. I love to feel like I'm at home when I go to a restaurant.
Well, it's funny because, look, Mitch is saying, yup, my older brother knows her. He's a chef. Funny thing, Mitch, Danny and I, we have a really good friend of ours that he's a waiter. He's a server at Chef Adrian. So maybe your brother knows one of Danny and I's really good friend. We've been friends with him for almost like 27 years, 25 years or something like that.
It's going to be a rough morning for me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I hope you don't work tomorrow.
Of course I work. And I'm going into the office, baby. Hell yeah. I'll be on the Metro Rail at 8:15 tomorrow morning.
Oof. And you got to take the Metro Rail?
Yes, sir.
baby. Oh, man.
Oh, no. Oh, he could have been off.
Yeah. Okay, let's get that out. Okay.
Ustadi, baby. Ustadi. Give me some daddy Ustadi magic there, baby. Woo.
Yeah.
He was off. I think he was off though. Looks like by what's going on the TV.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was off. He was off.
Oh yeah.
It was close. It was close, but it was off.
He was about half an arm off. But how about Ustadi with the save? Come on now. Come on. Give my boy Ustadi some. Send Drake to Mars.
It looks like Segovia is coming off and Ben Krem is coming on. And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you right now, I think that this Ben Krem substitution could be great because Ben Krem has 2 lungs. He bodies people like crazy. So a person bodying other people in this cold, he is going to damage people right now.
You haven't seen his x-ray? He doesn't have 2 lungs. He's got 5 lungs.
Chris, how many lungs do you have?
2 or 1? I don't know, dude. What are you talking about? Do I look like I paid attention in anatomy? I think you have 2 lungs, right?
You definitely have 2, but Ben Krem's got like 5, bro. That guy runs for days.
Ben Krem has like 7. So you see, I was right. You have 2 lungs. See, I know, Danny. I could live without 1. I think.
Yellow card for which to me wasn't a yellow card. I mean, I guess he was stopping the it was a kind of like a play stoppage foul there, but yellow card for Federico Redondo.
Oof. Well, man, these are the long passes that Danny was talking about. Uh-oh. It was a cross, got it into the middle. Oh, great defense, dude. Great defense. Yeah, you're not
And
getting anything.
can you tell me who played defense that great? Chelito.
That was Chelito. That was Chelo.
That was
Chelo put himself in
Cello.
the way. Yep. And Rob, yes, his first touch, I didn't say his first touch was going to be amazing. Did you not hear what did you not hear what I said, Rob? I literally was talking about how he's going to body people. I don't care about him handling the ball. Like, we're winning right now. We already have the goal. Rob, you need to calm down, buddy.
I think it is time to make a couple more subs, though, because Inter Miami's defense is laboring right now. And I think it might be time to make a sub, maybe take out Suarez, leave five. Ooh, what was that? He just slipped. See what I mean? The field, that field is frozen, Chris. That field is frozen.
Yeah,
frozen
but
tundra.
That's what I'm saying is that they're not able to plant their feet because of this.
Oh man. Good thing Kansas City is a pretty bad team, man.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. That's great by Suarez, pressing up so high. Get that ball back there. Regroup yourselves. And that slip tells you exactly why the passing has not been the best.
100%.
That right there, just like I've been saying, something's happening where they're not able to plant their feet, be accurate with their passes. I mean, we're 82 minutes in.
Yeah, I would love for a dead ball foul somewhere that Messi could get a chance to put the second goal in, or I would love for some sort of breakaway, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get something with Suarez in there. I think they need to. I think they're about 10 minutes too late in taking Suarez off. It looks like Kansas City's gonna make another move. Doesn't look like Inter Miami's yet gonna make any more moves. Bro, is it me or does Ben Krem just look bigger? He looks like he hit the gym. He looks like he hit the gym.
Yeah, he looks like he's been putting on those LBs in the muscle category.
I saw he was in Punta del Este over the break, which is summer in Punta del Este. Oh yeah, with some of his boys. So they who knows what training he got done in Uruguay.
Wow, that was actually a pretty good call, but at the same time, like, Busquets didn't put anything extra on that play right there.
It was kind of soft, huh?
That was kind of a soft call.
SAWFT, soft.
I mean, look at Davi saying, "Yo, doing some Oppo research. You want some Oppo research, Davi? We scored in 4-degree weather in Kansas City, Missouri. There's your Oppo research, my guy.
Actually, Kansas City, Kansas, Chris, because they don't play in Missouri.
They don't play in Missouri. What are you talking about? Kansas City, Kansas? That's where they play?
They play in Kansas City, Kansas. How about that?
That's not true.
I swear on my life. I went to school in Kansas City, Missouri. How about that?
Ooh.
I lived in Kansas City, Kansas, and I went to school in Kansas City, Missouri.
How far is Kansas City, Kansas from Kansas City, Missouri?
It's the same city. It's all separated by one road called State Line Road.
That's weird as hell.
So my school was on a street called Warnall Road. The next street was called State Line Road. And 2 blocks over was where I lived. So I would drive from Kansas to Missouri every day past the State Line Road to go to school and drive back to Kansas to get back to my house.
Nice. Okay. You were crossing state lines there.
In one day, I went from Kansas City, Kansas to Kansas City, Missouri to go up to a game in Iowa. And we had to, because the highway goes through Nebraska, we had to go all the way. Basically, I was in 4 states in one day.
That's dope.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, you know what I've always wanted to go to is that Four Corners where
Arizona, New Mexico,
Colorado, and Utah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That's from a great movie. There's a movie about that. I think it's called Vacation.
Yeah, it's a place I've been wanting to go to, even though I've heard that, you just go, it's four corners, and that's it. It's just boring out there. There's nothing.
Now, if you do something illegal in New Mexico and cross over to Utah, can they arrest you?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, here we go. We just got a turnover. Messi short stepping right now. Oh, you got to blast that. You got to blast that. Oh no. I love the idea by Suarez, man. Fafa didn't take that.
No, but that was a good idea. I wish he would have listened to you, Chris. I wish he would have kicked it into the back of the net. Probably would have been a great opportunity. But
yes.
But I mean, that was a smart choice. Also, I'm sure
Ooh.
Rob's going to say something here.
Oh, for sure. He's going to say that Luis Suarez is the worst striker ever in the history of soccer, football.
No doubt. And that he's probably going to bite 3 people this season.
Yeah. And you know what? I just saw the play, but maybe like 20 seconds ago when Cello was running back on defense, he looks exhausted. Like they did a close-up of him catching back up on defense. He looks like he is exhausted. They need to get him off the pitch. I wouldn't put Ian Frey in, to be perfectly honest. In this weather, I would not risk it.
Me neither. Are you kidding me? That knee in this weather?
Yeah.
Keep him on the bench with as much heat on that knee as possible.
Oh, good play. Good play. Good pass by Suarez. Okay. Somebody go get that. Oh, that was nice. Okay.
Oof, nice. Oh, come on.
Oh, you got to do it. Oh, why are you waiting? Why? Oh, my God.
Shoot it. Why? Cagón.
Yeah.
No seas cagón. Shoot the ball.
Yeah. He had a great opportunity on that.
Hazel is asking if I've ever been to a real White Castle. Of course I've been to a White Castle. I went to a White Castle while I was in New York. And worst decision I ever made in my life.
Well, White Castle is typically one of the worst decisions a lot of people can never make. Even though I love Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, legendary.
Danny and I, when we went to Orlando, maybe Danny will remind me. When we went to Orlando one time, our families, we went to go eat at White Castle. And it was quite possibly one of the worst outings that we had ever in the history of ever. Like we waited hours.
Oh no, I went with my brother. We waited about 25 minutes for our food. And then when we got back to the hotel, this was after the Uruguay-Bolivia game. It was the only thing open that we could find back when we got to the city near our hotel. And literally, I shit you not, Chris, 5 minutes after I ate that, I was in the bathroom. It was like that. It was just not good food. Not good food. I much rather prefer Sonic.
Sonic's is pretty good. Yeah.
I like Sonic if I'm gonna go fast food, but I'm not much of a fast food person. I mean, really, Chick-fil-A is the only fast food that I usually do.
This is a good observation by One World One Goal. Oh, that was a terrible clearance. Oh, great. We get the ball.
I agree with that comment. There's nothing better than a sampler with seasoned fries at Denny's after getting wrecked at Blue Martini Candle.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I walked after Chef Adrian's, the little plaza area, and Blue Martini's like closed.
It is. But
it's
you saw Tu Candela is open, but they want to charge you like $25 just to get in.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And
now,
Mike V is saying White Castle are murder burgers. They kill your stomach.
They do more than that. Now, I'm curious if anybody in the chat, especially if you're from Miami, now that we're talking about food and stuff, have any of you ever been to Los Perros or one of those Colombian hot dog places, like Los Verdes?
I've gone there.
I'm not a fan.
There's actually it's crazy because since Suarez is coming off, Taylor's coming on for him. He looks like he's thankful to put that jacket on.
Yeah.
And Messi stays on the pitch. 89 minutes. Okay. I mean, there's according to Danny, there's no extra time.
No, I mean there will be some extra time because of the subs. They might give 2 or 3 minutes, but there won't be any overtime, or if they had tied, there wouldn't have been any overtime or anything like that. just because there's a second leg. So, but there will be some injury time, probably 2 or 3, maybe 3 minutes. There wasn't that many subs.
What are they putting in Messi's gloves there?
Those are warmers for your hands.
Oh man.
Yeah. So when I went to a Kansas City Royals baseball game when I lived in Kansas City, and it was 36 degrees. I only went because it was free because I was living in the dorms at the time, and that was one of the outings for if you lived in the dorm. So I went, and mind you, I'm a Miami boy. I had a sweater. I had these people giving me Fafa. Woo! I had these people giving me those little bags to put in my hands. I had like 6 bags at one time. I almost burned my hands to a crisp because they are so hot, Chris. They are so hot. You have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you, as far as like this game goes, I'm happy that we're walking away with a 1-0 win so far, right? We still got 2 minutes and change of extra time.
Looks like we're 1-1 so far.
Yeah.
According to Danny. I think we're still 1-0. Danny says we did a live stream against Monterrey. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. I don't know what Danny's talking about.
Could be the whiskey, could not be, but I don't know. See, 3 minutes. 3 minutes they gave.
Yeah. They gave 3 minutes. We got 2 more minutes left because I'm already at 91:09.
Me too.
So I think this game is going to be hopefully up and over. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, Robert Taylor, please. He had the opportunity to just go with it. I mean, he wasn't going to get it. The pass was behind him, but oh man, I wish that slide tackler would have not gotten in the way. And let me tell you, Mitch is bringing up another thing here. Damn, Casolas haven't been there in so long. Casolas is a great pizza spot.
Amazing.
And Amanda, I've never seen those hand warmers. Like, I've been in the cold, but I never knew that you can like buy these.
You haven't lived in the cold.
No, I haven't lived. I've been to the cold. But like, I try to prepare, right? But at the same time,
overall, I think Inter Miami has played a decent game. I mean, they kept the ball. They had most of the opportunities. I think this has been a much better game than last night, Chris. I don't know what you think. I don't know if you saw last night's game between LAFC and Colorado, but overall, I think there was a lot more football played in this game. I think Inter Miami completely dominated and should have had a couple more chances. And I think it's still a little bit open for the return leg, but I think Inter Miami kind of have it in the bag if they play their game when they come home next week.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch the game yesterday. I imagine it was a pretty decent game, but like game over. That's it. Wrap time, trap time.
We win, baby. 1-0. Let's go.
Yes, that is a fantastic result, man. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. We're going to go ahead and jump over to our post-game stream. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Stay here with us. We're going to go ahead and start our post-game, and we'll see you guys shortly. And for those of you that were hanging out with us for this live stream, guys, thank you guys so much. We've been live for an hour and 58 minutes and counting. So thank you guys for hanging out with us, watching 2 screens at the same time like we have. Much appreciated. And just go ahead and go over to our other channel. I mean, it's essentially just a Batter Herons. Just refresh it, and we'll go ahead and we're going to jump on right now. And we'll see you guys shortly. Until the next one, which is in like a couple minutes. Have a good one.
See you, fellas.
Danny, do you want me to download this?